Hauppauge high school community and the broader community. Uh, Numbers on this show are really starting to take off. I think, had like 100 views yesterday, so really taking off. We don't know what the live viewership is, but Joe Whitehorse tends to think it could be in the millions. I doubt that,
Tens
but
of millions.
tens of millions, tens of
Yep.
millions. Good morning, James.
Say hi.
All
Well
right,
done, Jim.
excellent. So today is April 15th, 2020, and it is tax day usually. But the federal government has pushed that back, I guess. I would check with your accountant. Don't take my word for that. Definitely check with your accountant about that. But yeah, we have a little bit of a pushback on that. Let me see what other day it is here. There's some other funny day. Oh, it's World Art Day. It is World Art Day. And today I've kind of prepped a question to be related to art as well. Continue to have really somber news in the area. And, truthfully, in my seat as the principal of the high school, I feel like I get to learn a lot about a lot of things about the Hauppauge community. But two of the things I feel most privileged to learn about are the first, that I get to celebrate in people's successes. So when good things are happening, I get to celebrate in that and learn about it pretty early on afterwards. But the other part that I feel privileged to be in a position to learn about is when people are going through tough times. And I say privilege because I think it's a real privilege to have the chance to be in a position uh, to learn about important things in people's lives, and have the opportunity to honor those important things as well as possible. So that's why I use the word privilege in that, even when we're talking about bad stuff. And in truth, there are some tough times that people are facing out there. I'm not going to go into specifics for anybody, but whether you've been impacted by the virus, whether you have lost a loved one uh, through this situation, whether related to the virus or something else. We've seen some medical situations with people during this time that are not necessarily connected to COVID, but are maybe a greater impact because of more limited medical resources out there during this time. So we've seen that. We've had families and loved ones losing jobs or losing financial streams. And so we get a sense of that. So we think it's a privilege to be in the know on some of these things, but we also are trying to think about our role and our responsibility here. And what I can tell you is one of the most inspiring things about the work that I've done here in Hauppauge so far is the way that people band together. And I've seen that at every layer of our organization, from the district level to the school level to all the little micro spaces within the school. And so we have so many, just the way that different communities of people are connecting. And I really hope that we continue to have that spirit as we push forward, and know at the administrative level at the high school, we're taking it really seriously to kind of keep that momentum going. And so why we try to have fun is we're trying to keep it light. We're trying to connect with you and also honor the seriousness of this time as well. And today I feel really good because we have two bodies of people here to help us kind of connect and know that they're behind everything that's going on. They're our teaching assistants, and during the regular school year, they're doing a ton of work to further our mission of supporting students to tell their own stories personally, professionally, and academically. And from behind the scenes, I think we've been able to get pretty creative on the ways in which our TAs are supporting our students and our teachers and other initiatives that we have going on to keep the ball moving for everybody. So we have TAs here. We also have some reps from security. Mr. Pat Caffrey is on the line, and we'll invite him in to say hello in a few minutes as well. But we're going to go in a few rounds here today. I'm excited by what we got going. We also, I think, have a guest appearance of a few people who are at the high school right now, and we'll have them come on and say hello, and we'll get going. So without further ado, let's jump in. Mrs. Goodfellow, you want to pop on and say hello to the people? This is a public service announcement, ladies and gentlemen, that as you're ready to queue up, you just have to scroll to the bottom of the screen, hit the bottom bar, and then click the microphone to unmute yourself.
Good morning.
There she is. She's ready to go. Look at that smile.
Good morning, everyone. I miss you all. I wish we were back at work. I mean, although we are working at home, but it's been tough, and we'll get through this all together, I'm sure.
Thank you, Anna. Love it. Annette.
Hello, Hauppauge community. I really miss you guys. I miss everybody. I miss coming into work and helping everybody in person instead of over the phone and through email. But I'm sure this will be over soon, and we'll all be back together. Looking forward to that.
Beautiful. Thank you. Camille. Camille. All right, Cindy Gallo.
Good morning. How are you? I just want to say hi to everybody. I miss everybody. And Chris, I really do enjoy these meetings every single morning. It puts a smile on my face, even though everybody's going through so much. And I'm just happy to be with you guys.
Good. Happy to have you, Cindy. Effie.
Good morning, everybody. I really miss being at school and can't wait to come back.
Got it. Is your icon of Greece, Effie?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Santorini? No.
Yes.
Wow. Look at me. Like I'm worldly or something. Grace.
That was a lucky guess.
Good morning, Hauppauge. We miss you so much. We're at home working very, very hard. Can't wait to see you all in person and love getting together in the morning like this.
Love it. Geraldine. Geraldine. Are you there? All right, J-Dubs.
All right. Good morning, Hauppauge. Just, continuing my daily message. I just hope that everyone is staying safe and healthy and, taking care of the loved ones that you live with. Keep practicing physical distancing. As Mr. Cook said yesterday, it's not social distancing. You have to stay connected with those that you're close with, but do so from a physical distance. So,
yes.
Everyone, have a good day.
Didn't see, that was a nice plug, Joe, for our yesterday's meeting with Senator Martinez. You should go check it out. It was a good one.
Yes. Ratings were in the thousands on that one.
Yes, I heard it was a 5-star Rotten Tomatoes or something. Yes. Carrie.
Good morning, Hauppauge. Miss everybody. Miss being in the building with everybody, most importantly. Love these morning announcements. I think it gives everybody something to look forward to and get their day going.
Awesome. Awesome. Pagliari, I'll come to you in a minute. Hold on. I want to do you at the end of the first round, if that's possible. Lorraine.
Good morning, Hauppauge. Hauppauge strong. Love seeing you all.
Love it. Love it. Maria Cattell, what's going on?
Morning, everybody. I just hope everybody's doing well as can be. And I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Maria, did you watch yesterday's morning meeting?
I did. I was having so many technical problems yesterday. It was unbelievable. Our internet kept going in and out. My son's trying to do a class. It's going in and out. My daughter's, she's teaching from home. She was having problems. So I just said, you know what? Let me just stay off of this and let them do what they got to do for a little while.
All right. And I think I'm going to announce it now, but I think I want to do a cooking with some people on this chain show. We'll do a separate show. It won't be a morning meeting. We'll record it and we'll get it out there, but that's coming. So think about how we would execute on that. Marina Macaluso.
Good morning, everybody. I miss seeing your smiling faces through the hallway and hope I get to see you soon.
Yes. Pat Termine.
Hi, everybody. And I'd just like to say I miss you all and hope to see you very soon.
Excellent. Pat Caffrey.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Hauppauge. Hope everybody's doing well. We're doing pretty good in the Caffrey family. Everybody is using the internet like everybody's saying. I got my son home from college, so He's on it all the time with school, and of course, Caroline is keeping up with her studies.
Good. Give them both a high five and a hug for us. All right. Thank you. Rosa.
Good morning, everybody. And I really miss being in the building and the students, and they bring laughter. Everybody brings laughter to me, and hopefully to get back on and move forward with the academic year.
Yep. Sue Cosme.
Good morning, everybody. Miss you guys terribly. Let's just keep this going together.
Yes. Sue Morrissey. Sue Morrissey. Tess Diaz.
Good morning, everyone. Miss everyone so much.
Yes.
I'm here, Chris.
Sue Morrissey, go for it.
Yeah, sorry, my computer turned off, so I'm on my phone. Good morning, everybody. I miss you all. I see everyone. I see every student come in the morning at the front. So I do miss seeing you, hearing some things that are going on in your lives. So let's do this together.
Beautiful. Terry Valerio.
Good morning, all. I do miss everyone, adults and students, and I really wish we could go back like tomorrow, but this will have to do.
Yes.
And I do love your questions every single day. They're pretty cool.
Well, we got some good ones here. Ginny Schoen.
Good morning, Hauppauge. I miss you all. Can't wait to see you. And remember, we're in this together because we're Hauppauge strong.
That's what I'm talking about. Geraldine, you want to jump in? I think you're here now.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Oh my God. I have it on both. My computer doesn't work, so I don't know what's going on. It hasn't been working for a while now, but I didn't put my camera on because I look like a hot mess. But I wanted to say that I miss everyone, and I'm happy that we get to contact each other in these types of ways. So it's nice.
Awesome. Well, good to see you, sort of. Camille, are you there? Camille, you have such a good background. What's going on? We'll get you. Whenever you figure it out, just come in. We'll do an introduction. All right, now I want to invite Miss Pagliari to do a little bit of a live stream within the live stream about where she's at. Pag, say hello.
Hi, Hauppauge. How are you? I'm here with special guests. They're going to introduce themselves.
Awesome.
Hi, Bill Ski over here. Hi, Cindy Irvine from
Hi,
Lynn Dusty from Brent Forest.
Hi, Kim from the kitchen.
What's up, Kim?
How you doing?
Where are you guys right now? Christy, what are you doing?
Kim is doing an awesome job. She's got our breakfast and lunch production underway. So we are volunteering to bag.
Got it. And listen, most people out there probably haven't seen the kitchen. This is our high school kitchen. It is, you want to do a little twirl around for us? There you go. Oh, there we go. That's the kitchen. That's where all the magic happens, folks. And I got to tell you, Kim and her team are doing an extraordinary job. Families that might need some support right now with some meals, every single day we are prepping them and distributing them. So incredibly inspiring stuff. Love the team that's there. Good to see people there. Thank you so much for the work. Appreciate the masks and everything that you're doing. So thank you guys. Awesome.
Thanks,
High five. Good to see you. All right, now we're going to jump into a round on the questions. Now, listen, we're going to have to do this. I want to do this first round pretty quick. And if we can do it well, then I might do a second round. All right, so the first round is pretty quick. And the first question is going to be, what's your favorite board game? Okay, so favorite board game, get it in your head, think about it, and it's just going to be quick. All right, so I'd say Monopoly, right? But you got to just say it pretty quick. The second part of this is you're going to say, favorite board game, who do you play it with? So Monopoly, I play with my 8-year-old son. Cool? Got it? We know the ground rules. All right, let's get into it. And we're going to the same order that we went in earlier. Anna. Annette.
Okay, it's Candyland, and I play with my 4-year-old grandson.
That's what I'm talking about. Camille.
Can you see and hear me now?
Camille, now you're going to say hello to everybody and answer the question.
Hello. Hey, Hauppauge, miss everybody. Shout out to my pool staff. I miss you guys. And my favorite board game, I was going to say Candyland, but I'm going to go to the head of the class. Childhood favorite. When you go back and look at it now, the questions are so difficult. Anyway, next.
Go to the head of the class. Who do you play with?
I used to play with my elder sister, but now I just read the questions and play on my own.
Awesome. Good stuff. Cindy.
I would always say Monopoly. I don't have children or grandchildren that are small, but I grew up with 5 sisters, and we always played. And I always like to be the banker and have all the real estate because I want to be wealthy someday.
I love it. Ellen.
Trivial Pursuit.
And who do you play with?
My family.
Nice. Excellent. Effie.
It's Monopoly, and I play it with my kids.
Beautiful. Grace.
It's apples to apples, and I love playing with my kids and with a bunch of adults. It's really fun.
Good stuff. Geraldine.
Mine is also Monopoly, and I play with my family.
Good stuff. J-Dubs.
Yeah, so I just went and got it. This is a German board game called Mensch. And it's my wife's family's favorite game, and they play it all the time. It is fantastic. You can see it's probably from a long time ago. We got tape on the box. But this is an intense game.
Good stuff. Carrie.
I just have to make a comment to Joe. My husband is German, and his family plays Mahogany Disney. I'm probably saying it wrong, but
That is it.
the same thing. But my favorite is Clue. I love to figure out who did it, and I play with my family.
Good stuff. Lorraine.
I love Trivial Pursuit with the family because I think I'm the smartest.
Love it. A little trash talking. Every good board game has some trash talking in it. Maria Cattell.
I'm not a big game player. I did play though the other night with my kids virtually. We played Categories.
That counts.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun. You could see everybody on the computers. It was nice. It was really nice.
Good. Marina.
I'm with Kerry. I love Clue, and I play with my friends and family.
Pat Termine.
Yahtzee, and I play with my husband.
Yahtzee. All right. Pat Caffrey.
We like Clue, but we also play a lot of cards.
Nice. What's your go-to card game?
500 Rummy. Me and the kids play all the time.
Love it. Just take as many cards as you can.
Yeah, beats me.
Rosa.
I love Clue. I'm with Carrie, and I play with my family actually, and lots of fun.
Got it. Sue Kazmai.
Yeah, we're a big Yahtzee family because it's the one game we can include Grandma in because she's a big Atlantic City person. So Clue is a big family game. I mean, Yahtzee is a big family game.
Got it. Cool. Sue Morrissey.
I'd have to say I would pick Sorry because I used to love it when I could send somebody back. We don't have any games here. We packed them all when we moved, which I said to my husband, oh, I wish we had that bin. But I'd have to say Sorry from my childhood.
Got it. Tess Diaz.
Hi, Monopoly, but I can't get anybody to play with me, so we play Pictionary, and that's with my family.
Good. Yeah, Monopoly is it's an investment in time.
Exactly, and nobody's willing to invest.
Jerry Valerio.
Mike Troubles, sorry. I absolutely love Scrabble. I used to play with my grandpa and my cousins. Family, not so much. They're okay with it. But I do like Clue also. That was a family fun game.
Got it. And Ginny?
I love playing board games. Carrie, I'll play any game with you anytime.
Nice.
Favorite right now is probably Name That Tune because I like to beat my husband.
Trash talking everywhere. I love it. I should have said this. Wits and Wagers is a great game. I don't know if you guys have played that, but it's a great game that we've gotten into recently. I would highly recommend it. Good competitive spirit, good stuff. All right. So listen, this next question is, I said it was World Art Day. And so I asked the question in one way, but I'm gonna broaden it a little bit. And you get to like just respond to the word art. Okay. So if you hear the word art, you can answer it in a couple ways. You could say, I really wish I was a sculptor. You could say something you wish about art. You could say, or you could say, my favorite painting is The Scream by Monk. Or you could say, I really wish that I could paint landscapes. Or you could do kind of whatever you want to do related to the word art. But the key is you have about 10 seconds because we have 22 people. So if we do that, it'll still take a few minutes. So let's go about 10 seconds a piece, maybe 15 seconds a piece. When you hear art, where do you go with that thought? All right, Anna, jump in.
Of course, I have to be the first one. I am not an artist at all. I just can't color. I just don't do that, but I wish I was. And
if you were an artist, what would you wish you were able to draw or do, like, or sculpt? Like, what would you want to be able to do if you could be an artist?
No, it's okay. Just draw beautiful, just draw beautiful pictures, flowers, paintings, beautiful paintings. I'm just not an artist.
We'll see. We're gonna give you a homework assignment to create something for us, I think. Annette.
Okay.
Hi. I love art. I wish that I had an artistic talent, but I don't. I admire portraits. People who can just look at someone and paint their portrait. I mean, unfortunately, all I could do is stick people. So that's it.
Good. Camille.
Hi. When you said sculpting, that immediately, the feel of the cold clay in my hands, that was great. I really having chalk. I want to have colored chalk because I know people have been drawing in driveways and in the street to send messages to walkers and runners that go by. And I don't have any chalk in my house, and I'm surprised by that. But thanks for asking.
Yeah. And I didn't notice the Martin Rising until just now.
I'm adding things as we go.
Good. Oh, that's funny. So it wasn't there. Cindy.
My favorite painter is Thomas Kincaid because he's all about light. And there used to be a store in Fort Chef was like all about his paintings. I don't own any. I wish I could, and I wish I could paint. And it could be all about like light coming through homes and skies and things like that. I love him. I think he's amazing.
Good. Somebody else was talking about Thomas Kincaid recently. I'll think about it if I can remember. Ellen.
I wish I could draw. I wish I could throw a pot on the wheel. And I wish I could understand Picasso's paintings. After a few drinks, I kind of get it.
All right. You need to be in a different state. Okay. Effie.
I wish I knew how to draw. I have no artistic talent whatsoever, but I would love to be able to draw flowers.
Yeah, this spring is going to come. It's going to come pretty quickly here with the flowers blooming.
I cannot wait.
Yes, me either. Grace.
The painter of light, of course, I'm with Cindy. Thomas Kincaid. He's a beautiful American painter, and especially in today's times, every picture he has, there's light shining out of it. And I have a fake Thomas Kincaid, And I look at it every day, and it's absolutely beautiful. Sceneries, water, everything to make you very nice and calm, relaxing. Thomas Kincaid's my favorite painter of light.
Beautiful. Geraldine.
The first thing that came to mind was Vincent van Gogh, and I like The Starry Night painting. I feel like I see it all the time in school too. A lot of students like to draw it and, duplicate it, but I cannot do it at all. But I just admire it. I think it's beautiful. So I like Vincent van Gogh.
Christina?
Yeah, my take on that painting in particular is it's the most common painting in schools, or that are replicated by students in schools.
Yes, it is. That's why I think I like it so much. I feel like I see it all the time. I think that's why.
Yeah, and it's got a lightness to it, and a heaviness, and a depth. It's all the same.
Yes,
J-Dubs.
Yeah, so my take on art, it doesn't have to be drawing. It could be music. It could be
anything.
Performing. So Anna, I'm going to say to you that you probably have something that you're good at as an artist, and you can get better. I couldn't draw when I was little, and I still can't really draw well, but you could do things. I think cooking's an art, so I've gotten better at that. Kind of looping back to our other conversation the other day. Anything could be an art. So
I guess.
I'm sure
I love cooking, so that's my art.
There you go. There you go.
That's my art.
You could join the cooking show with Mrs. Cattell.
Okay, I will.
Yes.
I will.
We'll go a little deep here. There's an author, James Hillman, that writes about the depths of people's soul, and his take, Joe, would be that everything we do is an artistic form.
I agree.
Parenting is an artistic form. The way that you hold James there can be artistic, but you got to let your soul sink into it. But how's that for depth? Anyway, and if you read the books I gave you, maybe you'd get there, Joe. Carrie.
I'm working on it.
Chris, it was me the other day that said Thomas Kincaid. Two of his oil paintings, absolutely love them. You just can sit and stare, and you see the lights, and you see Norman Rockwell walk by, and it's just amazing. Just tranquil.
Yes. Thank you. And I appreciate you bringing that back up. It's now we got 3 people talking about Thomas Kincaid. Good stuff. Lorraine.
Oh, what comes to mind for me is museums. I can't wait to get back to museums. I visited so many in my lifetime. I've been fortunate enough to be around the world visiting museums. I just love them. And that's the one thing I look forward to going back to.
Lorraine, who do you got there?
This is Penny. She's probably going to come back to school with me because we've been attached at the hip since I've been home.
Yes. Maria, what about art? What's your art that you go to?
I haven't been able to do it, but I would love to be able to draw people's faces. And first of all, have them look like a real face, but also to be able to capture people's expressions. Like I love to look at people's expressions. To be able to draw a face with a true expression, I would love to do that.
That's awesome. Marina.
My father was an artist, so he could just basically look at something and be able to draw it, and I wish I could have that ability.
Yeah, I agree. Pat.
I would like to learn how to draw cartoon characters.
I think we got to get you some YouTube links that can guide you through that. I bet we could get you some trained up a little bit. Pat Caffrey, what about you?
I like landscapes. I like watching Bob Ross.
Yeah.
On Create TV. You watch it for like 5 minutes in the beginning and watch it like 10 minutes at the end or 5 minutes at the end, and it's amazing what he created.
Yeah.
Off of canvas. So I'm very interested, and whenever I see like really beautiful landscapes, that always gets me.
Pat, I'm gonna put you on the spot here a little bit. So your kids are like super creative, both of them. So it's got to come from somewhere. What do you have within you that's the creative side? Like, do you sing like Patrick sings?
It's definitely Janice's side of the family, and her family is very, they're all like musicians in some way. And her grandfather, he was in a swing band.
Nice.
In like 20s and the 30s. and a very well-known swing band. And he was amazing to listen to when he was around. He passed away quite a few years ago, but that's where they get it from. They get it from Janice's side, not me.
I bet you got some depth of creativity somewhere in you. We're gonna find it, Pat, with time here, right? You know, use your time at home to sort that out a little bit. I'm excited to see what comes out creatively, and we should watch some Bob Ross when we're back at school together. We'll like make a painting on the wall somewhere. We'll do a little Caffrey and Cook Bob Ross painting. It'll be fun.
Sounds good.
All right, Rosa.
Hi, I would love to travel around the world and paint seaside-scapes. The towns I've traveled through and their quaint feeling, and bring them all home with me and hang them up in my home.
Yes.
That's what you love. Yeah.
That sounds lovely. Sue Cosmi.
I am also a huge Bob Ross fan. I just find him to be very relaxing, very chill, and I would love to, he makes it look so easy. I'd love to be able to do that.
Got it. Sue Morrissey.
I'm here. I went a different route. I was thinking, when I thought art, I thought Mrs. Lavelle, because I was in her class with students for 2 different years. She can teach you to do anything. So I loved her class. I learned a lot. I actually did a chalk picture of flowers, which I framed. So I went that route. Like, I'd like to be in Mrs. Lavelle's class again. But I do have to say, I have Thomas Kincaid also, and his store is still in Port Jeff. I forget who was talking about that, but you do get lost in his paintings, and he does inspire. So Thomas Kincaid and Beth Lavelle.
Got it. I think Cindy Gallo was talking about the store. Tess Diaz.
Edgar Degas is one of my favorite painters. He paints a lot of ballet. And being that I can't paint, I will photograph. I went to school for photography, so I love photographing pictures of families.
Awesome. Yeah, and I've seen you around school taking nice photos. Let's get back to that at some point soon. Gary Valerio.
My 2 favorite artists are Salvatore Dali and Sandro Botticelli. And if I could paint anything, I would love to paint a Renaissance type family portrait. My family, my extended family. I think that would be really, really cool. I love Beth Lavelle's classes too.
Yeah, our art department is tremendous. I think this fall they had a project, and we put a lot of student artwork in a class on the front of the building. I don't know if you've recognized it, but on the front of the English wing, and then over the administrative space, there are pictures on each of the walls created by our students, or on each of the windows. My favorite Dali painting, I think, is The Persistence of Memory or Time, with the clock hanging over. Oh, I love that one. It's awesome.
It's really cool. His museum is outrageous.
Museum, where is it?
It's in St. Petersburg. Is that what it is? In Florida?
In Florida?
Yeah, it's really cool, and you can do it in a day. And oh my gosh, the paintings are like 20 feet by 20 feet. I mean, they're absolutely stunning, and it looks like a ship. The museum is shaped like a ship.
Cool.
Chris, can we do I just want to give you an update and show you what we're doing over here. Look at how fast these girls are working.
That's unbelievable.
Can you see? Am I doing
We
this
can
right?
see it. Yeah, turn it down just a little bit. Push it down a little bit. So that's the food supply ready to go out today. That's awesome. Bilski, good work today. Kim, good stuff. Thank you, everybody. That looks really good. Thank you for being there, too.
I heard the bagging of lunches, it's an art form. So they're getting...
Joe, with your soul,
better
you
at
can put art into anything. It's a way of being. That's what I'm trying to convey to you.
I told you I agree, though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I just want to mention,
For once.
Eileen Cockman's trying to get on. She can't. So she sent me a message that she loves to paint the seashore.
I love it, Grace. I love it. You're the representation of all those not on the call. I love it. Everybody reach out to Grace. Send her some love. We will, there you go. Round of applause. Ginny, take us home. What do you got for artistic endeavor?
My favorite art form is music. On so many levels, across so many genres, I think it just is so good for the soul. And especially now, listen to some music and take care of yourself.
Yeah. What's your artist? What are you listening to? What do you find yourself listening to most right now?
Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Um, any jam bands. I love to listen to opera, Bocelli, everything.
Awesome. I'm probably sharing something I don't even know if I should. I live across the street from a Grateful Dead fan. Yeah. But, most of the time I can get on board. And he has a bus that he painted Grateful Dead that he takes it to Grateful Dead events. So it's a wild, pretty well done artistic experience.
It's peace and love.
Is he one of the? Is he one of the fans that could replay any concert that they've ever played and be able to tell you the date and the location? Because I know people that can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't had a lot of conversations about it, but maybe. My sense would be that yes, but I don't totally know that. He's actually Joe Tasman's really good friends. Yeah, or at least grew up with him. I don't know how close they are still, but they know each other. And just for the record, I run into Tasman people like all the time. Live in Three Village. If you live in Three Village, the only place where more people know Joe Tasman than Hauppauge is Three Village. So my life is surrounded by Joe Tasman, it's not a bad thing, Joe. Love you as I do. All right, finally, shout out to somebody in the world. We're going to keep it going pretty quick. So, Anna, we're going to start with you in a second. This is my prep time for you to be thinking about it. There you go. Mike is ready to go. Give a shout out to somebody. Let's start it off, Anna. Go for it.
I say all the first responders out there, they need 10 high fives. They're just doing an amazing job.
Cool. Give them that high five. Give them high fives. Annette. Annette.
I'm here. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. I want to give a shout out again, just like Anna, to all the healthcare workers, especially my son Mark, who is doing his shift this week at Winthrop Hospital.
Beautiful. Thank you. Camille.
Hi. My shout out is to my son down in South Carolina. He's not able to train for the Olympic trials and Olympics now, so his life is put on hold. And he's working in a pharmaceutical company in South Carolina, and only until yesterday did they get any kind of protection. And they're working shoulder to shoulder to make sure that the respiratory medicines are going out across the United States and actually globally. So thank you for asking.
Good stuff. And the times, they sure are changing there, Camille. If there's any reference you can pick up now, I'm watching you back there. Cindy Gallo.
I would like to give a shout out to my family in Florida that, they don't live, I have a gigantic family down there. I don't see them. I was supposed to be with them this week for spring break. Obviously that didn't happen. And to all the health responders and my daughter who goes to work every day because she works in a bank and they need her. So
good stuff.
Going to work every day. So shout out. High five.
Yeah, high fives. Ellen.
My shout out goes to Andrew Cuomo for the terrific job he's been doing and giving us a calming effect.
Yes. Love the phrase he used recently in the last couple of days, New York tough. We are New York tough. And it inspires a lot of strength.
We are New York strong.
We are New York strong and New York tough. We'll take both of those adjectives. Good. Effie.
I want to give a shout out to all the health responders and say thank you so much for everything they're doing.
Good stuff. Grace.
A big shout out and virtual hug to all the first responders, the volunteers, the healthcare workers. I have 3 friends working on the front line right now, and I'm praying for them every day. And basically they're saying, please stay home. It saves lives. And all the students and the families, what we're going through. We miss everybody, and we'll see each other soon. Love you all.
Awesome. Geraldine.
Okay, so I'm on board with everyone else. I'd like to give a shout out to all the first responders, healthcare workers, and especially my husband, who has to go to work every single day. And I don't see him much because I'm pregnant, so he doesn't want to be around me a lot. So I don't get my chance to see him a lot, but it's okay. So yeah, that's it.
Stay strong, Geraldine. That's tough.
Yes,
but we're with you on it, all right?
Thank
give a big
you.
hug to him when you can. When I
can, I definitely will. Thank you.
J-Dubs.
So shout out to our staff at the high school today preparing the food for the community. I think that's amazing that you're there. So Christy, Rebecca, Kim, everyone else there from the elementary schools, thanks so much for what you're doing today.
Good stuff. Carrie.
I want to give a shout out to both my kids who are working on the front line, but more importantly to my co-worker TAs and SEAs. We talk every day and we get things planned, and they're my support.
Good stuff. Lorraine.
Kerry stole my thunder. I was going to say the same thing. I don't know what I would do without my coworkers. They're terrific. They keep me going, and I can't wait to see them all and all of you back at the school.
Good stuff. Maria.
Hi, big shout out to one of my nephews. He lives in Missouri. He has been checking in every day to see how everybody in New York's doing.
Marina. Marina.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank the healthcare workers, but I'd also like to thank the people that help us get our necessities, the grocery workers, the shipping people, just everybody that keeps us going.
Awesome. Pat Termine.
I'd like to give a big shout out to all the people that protect and serve us every day.
Yes. Pat Caffrey.
I'd like to give a shout out to two of my nephews that are two last Caffreys that are cops in my family. Of a long line of cops. One's in the city, one's out here in Suffolk County. And also my dad, 87 years old, just all by himself. Just trying to keep in touch with him, trying to keep him sane.
Yep. Shout out to them, man. Good stuff on the front line. And to your pops, 87. No joke, man. Hope he's hanging in there. Is he local, Pat?
Yeah, he's right in Wisconsin. So, but it's difficult because you know you can't be near him.
Yeah, I hear you. Rosa.
I'd like to give a big shout out to the first responders. Also, to everyone who is involved in the community to make this community strong and remain strong. And my co-workers also to keep me going with some days of time.
Yes. Sue Cosmike.
I'm going to give a big shout out to my 10th grade group that I miss terribly. I've known them since they're in 6th grade, so I miss you guys. And to my TA ladies, couldn't get through this without you.
To Morrissey.
I would have to ditto everything that everybody is saying, but I would also like to give a huge shout out to the STEAM group, the TAs who have been helping me, Marina, Sina, Lori. I could not do any of this without you. So I appreciate all your help, and you're there for us 100%. Big shout out, guys. Big shout out.
Good stuff. Testiez.
Hi, I'd like to give a shout out to all the first responders also, and also to the teachers that I work with, Lori, Andy, and Dennis. They have been amazing. We've been working hard together to help these kids, and I miss my TAs, all my friends, all the TAs at Hauppauge. Big shout out to all of them.
Gary Valerio.
I would just like to give a big high five to all of those who put their life on the line every day, no matter what it is, in a grocery store, on a fire truck. The students and families who are staying Hauppauge strong. It's hard for them and all of my fellow TAs, because we never thought how hard this would be, and we're working to keep everyone together. And I appreciate
Very good stuff. And Ginny Schoen.
Hi. Huge shout out to my fellow TAs as well. We really are a cohesive team and doing the best for our kids. Big fist bumps and high fives to the students who are home trying to figure this out too. We're here for you. Don't forget that.
Awesome. Well, everybody, it is April 15th, 2020. Teaching assistants and security, Pat Caffrey, thank you so much. To those in the kitchen staff, maybe Christy, if you're there, if we could get one more shot, I'd love to see what's going on there, and then we'll sign off. Christy, you there?
I'm here. Here we go.
Awesome. We're prepped, ready to go. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Big shout out to you guys.
Thank you, kitchen staff. You're the best.
Bye, everybody.
Love you all. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay safe and healthy.
Doing this every day.
Virtual
No problem.
hug.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye. Stay healthy.
Stay safe, everybody.
And stay home.
Stay healthy.
And stay home.
All right, guys, we are
Miss
stopping the
you.
stream and the recording.
Thank you, Chris. You're doing a great
Absolutely.
Thank you, Chris. Great morning. Way to start.
Good fun. Good fun. We'll see you guys soon.
Thanks,
Okay.
Mr. Chris.
Chris.